Alright everybody, welcome back. We're back again to do a little video here. Today we're just going to go over a basic thing. I'm trying to get some stuff done, so I figure I'll show you guys as much of the how to do stuff as we can. So today, on this little video, all we're going to do is just show you how to do starter items, starter money, and I'll go over again how to do your, how to make your crosshair, the word crosshair on your when you aim a gun. So that's a big thing people ask about, and I'll put on there again. If you guys don't remember, in one of my other videos, I did show you guys how to turn off the printing, because when you first do QBCore now, it is an issue where every time you use something, it shows player inventory reset or whatever on the thing, and every time they use something, it pops up and it fills up your panel. So please, if you have any issues with that, I did do it in another video. I'll touch on that again in this video too, just to have it on here. But this is just the basics on how to get everything going so people can do what they need to do. And that'll be a quick little video today. Later on today, after the restart, we got about 20 minutes to get this little thing done before my restart. We're going to, what was today? Where's my list over here? So there will be a live stream today. We're going to work on getting some more scripts installed. I'm going to just work on some random stuff, like putting in some more food options, I'll put it that way. And I'm going to move the I'm going to set up JG Mechanics. So mainly the live stream today is going to be JG Mechanics. So that'll be later on today. But let's just get into it. And you guys can, if you need that video on JG Mechanic, it will be up later. And I'll do the handling too, the little laptop tablet thing too. We'll do that at the same time. So, which I've already done that. I've already kind of coded mine the way I want it. But I'll show you guys an extra step that I do to make it do the way I want it to do. Okay? So, let's just get going on this. I'm already up. If you guys look over me, I had to have some dental work done today, but we're going to get after it. Anyways, so no rest for the wicked here. What we're going to do first thing is go here. So, and again, guys, if you haven't already done so, before we get started, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, leave me a comment down below, good, bad, the other. I don't really care. Just don't be derogatory or negative. If you guys have any discussions you want to have, hash them out in the comments. We don't care about that. Go to the Discord too. Discords are open, all three. So you got Get a Life, you got a new filter, which I'm going to do a video. I'm working on it now, and the Reckless Development Discord. So that will, Reckless Development is basically your go-to for all the other ones. There will be links to each one of them in there, and when the new servers come online for the new games, which we got Red M, Zombies, we do all the other games too. Any other game I'm playing, I'll usually live stream out of one of the Discords. So usually right now, if I'm doing development, I'll Discord the I'll use Discord for development. But once I'm actually playing the actual game, normal stuff, which is what I do now. I don't use my knowledge of anything. I usually have someone go back and move some stuff, so I don't know where everything is. But once we start playing like normal people, then I live stream from the actual Discord. So, and when we do the podcast, we'll be working out of that too. So, we haven't decided how we're going to handle that, but we're going to, in the beginning, we're going to leave it open. So if you guys jump in and out, that's fine. But if it becomes a problem where people are jumping in and being derogatory, it'll be a situation where you can go in, but you have to request permission to speak. So you have to kind of put your hand up thing. You guys have done it before. But again, guys, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Those are the things we need. Those are what is helping us grow this channel. We're doing pretty good. I just want to, supercharge it. I wanted to hit 100 subscribers by the end of the month. I don't know if I'm going to hit it or not, but I'm going to keep pushing until we get to 1,000. That's our goal. 1,000 subscribers, guys. Let's see if we can get there. I want to get to 1,000,000 subscribers if we can. But if we can get to 1,000, then we can help the other Discords as well, the other channels, because we're going to be bringing up other channels as well as the other people in the server want to be streamers. We're looking for streamers. So if you guys looking for a place to stream where they're going to help you out, come talk to me. If you need stuff for content, if you need a car for content for that video, let me know. We can drop you a car and you can use it. If you need something, just let us know. We'll try our best to help you out. If you're just trying to do things, let me know. We can work it out. If you don't want to be a mechanic all the time, but you want to make mechanic content from time to time, I can work it out to where you can have options for that. You may have a couple of different situations going on with it where I have to add and take away, but it just depends on your situation, how often you want to use it. So we do have the ability to help as many people as we can. So we're trying to help you with your content. We'll provide you with items for your content. So get with me on that. Go in, create a ticket in any one of the Discords and let me know. And we'll get with you. If you want to try other stuff, let me know. We will try it. I mean, we do a lot of stuff. We try to help out people as much as possible. So if you're streaming, that's only going to help us. As long as you tag the server, we're great. Tag the Discord, that kind of stuff. Just get the name out there more as we can. So, but enough ranting and raving here. Let's get going. The server's online for another 15 minutes before the restart. I want to try to have this done before then. What is this? We don't need that. Let's get rid of that. I'm not even going to need this right now, but I'm going to leave it up because I do have to do some stuff later. The biggest thing we're going to do is just changing some stuff. So, we're going to click right here, and we're going to go to resources. We're going to go to QB. Now, the first thing we want to do is everybody wants to change the amount of everything that you get. So, you need to think about what you want to have. So, if you go to config in QBCore config, okay, this is where you do your cache to start off with. So, you got all the stuff like your names and metadata and stuff at the bottom, all that kind of stuff. This is mainly just metadata at the bottom, stuff you don't, I mean, you can even hook up your Discord in here if you want. That's fine, but it'll show the invite link. That's up to you. I know some people that do it, but mainly at the top right there, you can see it. That's your bank. Me, I'm not a hard person to deal with when it comes to stuff, so I usually do 25K in the bank. I mean in the cash. And then I'll do 200K over here. That allows you to buy a car at our current prices. Now, sometimes I'll do a little more, like I'll do 250, depending on how I start you guys out. I think this time around we're going to stay with 200. That's a car, and then you've got this cash too. But what you can do if you want to just help them out a little bit more, you can do 225. I'm not opposed to that. That gives them to 250. That'll work because that's a good number, in my personal opinion, for what I do. Okay, so that's all you gotta do to that is just save that. Now, once you do that, what you want to do is you want to go to shared main. Now here's your starter items. Okay, all you gotta do is continue on the same format, and you can add whatever you want. Me, I try to start people on the right foot. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this, we're going to copy it, we'll drop it down and paste. Okay, what you got to do is put your spawn code in here. So what we're going to do is probably, well, let's do this first. Hold on. Let's go to items. Let's see what we've added first. Let's see. I mean, you can use any of this stuff if you want to put in there. There's nothing wrong with that. So you could even give them like ramen noodles, but I think they have to cook those. Let's see. But you could go down. What I would do, what I do, go down here. Go to your original stuff. Okay. Way on down to the bottom. See, you got sandwich, use that. You can use water, so water _bottle. There is your food and drink to get them started so they can find what they're looking for. So what we'll do is, that way you can pay attention to what you're typing. Okay. Here, delete this. Okay, and then like say 5. Okay. We'll drop down. Do it again. Water bottle. And you'll go through more water than you will food. Water bottle. Okay. Then I always do this. Now you don't have to. I used to give people a gun. Problem with that is they get caught by the cops, they're gonna get in trouble. So there you go. That's a good starter thing right there. You know, food, drink, money, you're good. There's your basic start, and you can add anything you want. You can fill it up. I don't care. But that's your basic starter part right there. That gets you started. That gets them on the ground, gets some food, gets some water, gets them a car, and they can move around. Done. Done. Save this. Again, like I said, you can go through any of this stuff that you want to add in there. You can throw them weed in their pocket if you want to. You know, anything you want. A repair kit. I mean, that's always not a bad thing to give somebody. You know, whatever works for you in your situation. This is all tailor-made. Okay. Now, one thing we did mention is with items, since we are talking about items, when you first start, you'll get the issue. Let's see if I can find it again. Hold on just a second. I will show you guys what I'm talking about. Because be honest, 100% honesty, I did, and I try to be, I did not know how to fix this. So I had to go and figure it out. Let's see. Where did it go? I had to go to a Discord because I didn't know how to fix it. I was looking. Let's see if I can get it to do what I wanted to do. Let's see. Find it. Probably deleted it because it's been over a week. Let's see. Here it is. Okay. I'm surprised it's not going. I must have looked at it. Damn it. Oh, well, anyway, this will at least show you the screen of what I'm talking about. I can't get the thing to open. So this is what it does on your panel. Every time you use something, it's going to say setting inventory 4, and it's going to be the person's current number. So if they're number 1, number 2, number 3, whatever. It's going to do this every time. If they shoot a gun, every time a bullet fires, it's going to pink, 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 pink. It's going to keep doing this. And this is annoying as shit because it's going to fill up your panel. You're not going to be able to diagnose if something's going on wrong because every time someone's in doing something and you're looking, it's going to keep rolling this shit. So we don't want that. So in order to fix that, what we're going to do, we're going to go to inventory. And I showed you guys this once before, but I just want to put it in here because it's kind of like a ramping everything up, getting everything ready to go. So I believe, can't remember if it was client or server. I think it was server. Hang on just a second, we'll figure it out. Functions maybe? We'll find it here in a second. I did it. I showed you guys this before. I can never remember stuff like this because they don't do it that often. But we'll see. Go to. We're going to look for. Was it inventory? Let's see, what did it say? Print. That's what it was. Print. Okay. Print. There it is. Okay. I thought it was right. So you're in inventory server functions, inventory server functions, and then you just search for print, and it's the second one. All you're going to do is gray this out. That's it. That's all you're going to do. When you do that, it takes out that, and it took me forever to figure this out because I was doing it in other places and trying other things. I didn't realize it'd be just as simple as just crap. And to be honest, I went into a QBCore. I went into the QBCore support, and the person that told me how to tell me kind of where to find it told me the completely wrong spot. It was on a. He told me the client side, and it was the server side. And then he told me the totally different place, but it wasn't the right one. But he got me in the right direction, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to search for it, and I finally found it. But you know, it's what I say all the time. These developers will treat you like garbage if they think you're not as half as smart as whatever. I don't understand it, but treat you like crap, and that's why I do what I do. So that being said, that's how you fix that. You just gray this out, and that goes away. You'll want to do that. You'll want to go straight in your server, get something, and use it. If you see this crap, go here and turn it off, or just do it to start with. Because I've done this a couple of times before, and I forgot because hadn't done it in a while, and I couldn't remember where it was at. I knew I could turn it off, but I couldn't remember. And this is a different way of turning it off than I had before, so I don't know. But that's what you do. Now, while we're into this, if you guys want to have a Crosshair, really simple to turn on your Crosshair. You go to QB Small Resources, you go to Config. And scroll down right here where it says HUD Components. What you'll see when you first come in here, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 9, 13, 14, 19, 20, 21, 22. You need to take out the 14 and the comma. Make sure you don't leave too many. I don't think the spaces really matter, but make sure you take out the 14 and the comma. There's a 14 comma right there, and I can even show you on probably one of these. Let's see. Where's that? This one. Yeah, okay. This is just one of my backup servers that I keep on my computer to test with, and this one hasn't had anything changed on it. So if you go down to where we at? Small Resources, Config. Why is it loading on this page? I don't know. And there, see, 13, 14. All you do is delete that out, and it will give you back your Crosshair. That's all you got to do. Pretty simple, pretty simple. That's all you got to do to that. Anything else? Now, these are your blacklisted cars. So, like, if you want to be able to fly around in the, which one is it? What's the name of that one? Man, everybody wants to use it. Telexo, that's the one. The DeLorean. You just have to do false. That's all you got to do, false. Now, there's some crazy ones in here. Like, the fire truck is in here. But the reason the fire truck is in here is because the water cannon will kill you. The railgun's blacklisted. You can only spawn it as an admin. This is how you turn back on the ped. So if you really want to screw with somebody, you can turn on the cops. I wouldn't do it for very long. These are just barriers. It's already up. And these are your teleports. So if you need to get in anywhere, you can do this. Personally, I don't recommend using this one. I've got like if you're going to do it for a building, I've got I think it's Angelica's elevator. I think it's what it's called that I use. It's free, open source, real simple. You just put in the spawn codes, and you can even put in what it is, and it shows up in the screen when you go into the menu. If you do like multiple levels, it'll all show up together. So like when I do that hotel, the big apartment building that I put in down at the beach, the square one, I have to do two sides. So I've got the A side and the B side. And then when you go to the A side, it'll show all the way up in order. And on the B side, it'll show all the way up in order, and they're separate. So, and it's kind of a better, it's just a nice little basic setup. So, but these are your processing plants for your coat and all that crap. And if you want to do something with car washes, there's that. But that's your basic stuff. as far as that goes. If you guys have any questions, leave me a comment down below. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and smash the like button. Leave us a comment. Hit the bell. And as always, hit that subscribe button. We want to get as many subscribers as we can. I'm trying to get, like I've said it 100 times, I'm trying to get to at least 100 by the end of July, if possible. If not, it's cool. We're just trying to get as many as we can. My goal is to get to 1,000 minimum, so that way we can level up the channel. If you guys have any questions about anything, though, please feel free to drop a comment. Get in the Discord. Ask me any questions you guys have about anything that's going on, anything that you guys are having issues with, if you can't figure it out, whatever the case may be. Feel free to ask me, and we'll try to help you. If you're a streamer, get with me and see if we can work something out for you guys to do some streams in the server. And like I said, if there's anything else, get with me. Now, we'll be back later today for a live stream at about 6 o'clock. I'll be doing a live stream. I've got to do a couple little things to get ready for that. And I'm going to drop a video for the No Filter podcast as well. So we'll try and get that finished up this afternoon. That's what I'm going to do in the next little bit. So again, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. If you have any questions, get with me, and we'll see you in the next video.